What's going on? Zach Crawford here. In this affiliate marketing tutorial, we're going to talk about how to find profitable affiliate products to promote. So I'm going to talk about three things. Number one, which is how to find those profitable products. Number two is the difficulty level to sell them. There's some that are easier and some that are harder to sell, and different types, right? And then number three is how to sell the products as an affiliate. So what I'm going to do here in a minute is I'm going to switch over to my screen and go through all this. But what I want to talk about first is the thing that's most important, which is picking a niche audience. And basically by that, I mean picking a pocket of people you're going to serve. You know, people that are interested in weight loss, people that are interested in marketing, people that are interested in some type of hobby like golf. You need to pick one market to serve, because what a lot of people do as beginner level affiliates, kind of like I did myself years ago, is you get in and you try to sell anything that you can make a commission. You know, back in the day, I literally had over 150 plus websites that I was creating in all these different industries. And when you do this, you're dabbling. You're not focused on mastery. You don't get a very good result, and your results are very, very sporadic. You may get a sell here and there, but when you really go all in, and honestly, you only need one audience and one product to make a lot of money in this industry. And when you're focused on one audience that you're serving, one audience that you care about, you're going to get much better result because of the fact that you can create all your content and your marketing pieces to serve and speak to them. Now, the other thing I would say here is that ideally, you want to pick something you care about, something you're interested in. It's going to make it so much easier to follow this process that we're going through if you actually care about it. Also, if you care about serving the people. Don't be the person that's like selfish and you only care about yourself. Like, look, I know when you first start a business, like we all want to make money, right? That's what we're all into this. We're not in business to run a charity, but you also really need to care about the people, because if you recommend bad products, you don't care about those people and you just treat them like as a number, they're going to fill that and you're not going to get very many sales. So with that being said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to the presentation. We're going to go through this. So here's the thing. In order to find the best products to sell, you first need to realize that different niches have different levels of products that work well. You know, some niches work better with digital products and services. So especially things like in the marketing niche, like digital products and services just work way better. If you get outside of marketing, you know, sometimes physical products work better. So it's not like a one size fits all, you know, solution. In fact, some niches you can do both. So that's one thing you want to keep in mind. Now, here's the thing that I always look for is the price points of the products. Now, what amateur affiliates focus on is only just getting something that's the highest commission, right? They look for the thing that makes the biggest commission, and that doesn't necessarily mean it's the best product to sell, right? So I do prefer reoccurring income, which is like passive income. You sell it once and you keep making money from it. We'll talk about different types of reoccurring income in a bit when we go through the different levels and categories. I also like high ticket. So I do like products that make a big commission. But I never, ever, ever choose to promote a product just because of the commission. I look for that, but it's not my only criteria. I got to make sure the product is of value, it's going to serve my audience, it's going to help them, because it only takes promoting one bad product to ruin your reputation. If you go and sell a bad product, that person is going to associate that bad feeling to you. Even if it's the product creator's fault and you didn't know any better, it doesn't matter. They're going to be upset with you and it's going to kill your reputation. So you always want to make sure first and foremost that you're looking for the product that adds value. And if it also makes you a big ticket commission at the same time, that's great. Now, here is something that is very, very important for me, is I like to promote products that I use and believe in. You know, so I have a general rule. If I wouldn't sell it to my mother, I'm not going to sell it to somebody else. If I have to worry about if my mom would see what I'm doing and she thinks like, oh my God, this is embarrassing, he's doing this, I'm not going to sell it. And personally, I don't sell anything I don't use and believe in. This is what I always tell every person that gets into affiliate marketing is find something that you use and you believe in, and it's going to make it so much easier. Think of this. Think if a new restaurant pops up in your town and it's a pizza joint, right? And you go eat the pizza and it's amazing. It's absolutely awesome. It's like better than anything in town. You would go tell your friends about it for free, right? I actually cost myself sales sometimes. I'll say, hey, look, if you guys just want to make sure you skip over me and I don't even get the sell, literally just go get it. You need it. It's going to help change your life. Think about the power of that. When you can tell somebody, look, I believe in this so much that even if you skip me and you don't buy through my affiliate link, I don't care. Go get it. It's very, very powerful when that happens. People are going to trust you so much more when they know that you generally believe in the product and you're not just selling it to them only to make a commission. So that's why I always tell people to buy the product, use the product. And here's the thing. The reason I told you to pick a niche and an audience to serve is because as you get bigger, people are going to approach you with opportunities all the time. I literally get people reach out to me every single day saying, Zach, will you promote my product? You'll kill it with it. And the thing is I don't promote 99.9% of things that come to me just because of the fact that I don't use it. If I do look at it, it just doesn't fit the audience, and it's not something that makes sense. So here's the thing. As you get bigger, you're not even going to have to buy a lot of the products. People are going to throw them at you, and they're going to give you free access just because they want you to promote it. So at the bare minimum, you need to review it. You need to go through it. You can't be promoting a product that you just don't know if it'll help your audience. It's going to cost you in the long term, and people are going to hate you. So here's the next thing. Different products require different levels to sell them. Some products are going to be able to sell with like a simple recommendation. You can literally say like a YouTube video and you're like, this product's awesome, check it out below if you want to get it. Something that's really, really cheap, it takes very little effort. When you start getting into the higher price points where people are investing more money, you might need to move to something like a webinar or a sales funnel. That's the automated process to sell the product. Or even more serious, when it gets to really, really expensive price points, you might need to even move it to something like the phone. So some products are going to be much easier to sell than others. Now, consider learning product creation by creating bonuses. So one of the best ways to get better sales is create what's called a bonus package. I've talked about it a few times on my channel, but basically what we're talking about here is creating an incentive offer that makes people want to buy through your link. So for example, say you're promoting a weight loss product, and the product is on how to get six-pack abs. But what you do is you create like an ebook to go with it. That's the diet plan you follow that will, accelerate the results to get you that six-pack faster. That's a perfect example. Now, obviously, you can go much deeper with bonus packages, and I teach that on this channel, but that's the simplest way to get started in product creation. Like I always teach people, start with affiliate marketing, learn marketing, and then go over and sell your own products. It's a much easier path. And this is the best way to get into selling your own products and entry level. That's how I did it. I started learning product creation and selling my own products and my own services by creating bonuses to go with the actual product I was selling to make those products better. And that's how I also 10x my conversions on my affiliate products I was promoting. Now, here's the next thing. Finding products is sometimes easy, sometimes not. So there's typical places, which we'll talk about the places that you can go to that a lot of people go to. But when you want to find really, really great products to promote, in my opinion, the best ones are private affiliate programs. A lot of times you're going to find better commission rates. You're going to be able to actually have more of a relationship with the product vendor. Like when you go to some places like say clickbank.com, where a lot of people go and promote as an affiliate, you don't necessarily have as close access to the product creator. When you go find private affiliate programs, you usually can reach out to them or what's called a JV manager, where basically they manage the affiliates, and you can build a strong relationship. And even the fact that like once you actually start sending them more sales, you can even negotiate higher payout rates. A lot of affiliates that get started don't know this, but people that are making just a few sales here and there, and super affiliates who literally just dominate the leaderboards and sell like crazy, they can go to the JV manager and say, hey man, I need a little bit extra money here so that way I can spend more money to promote the product, and they'll bump up your pay structure because they want you to push the product harder. So private affiliate programs are much better for this. So there's a few ways that you can do this. Number one is you go to Google. This is the easiest way to do it. And you type in the word niche, or if you like to say niche, and then so like it's like weight loss. So you could say weight loss affiliate program. Now a second way is weight loss partner program. And then the third way is weight loss referral program. They all pretty much mean the same thing. But what you can do is go through there and find tons of different affiliate programs by just doing the Google search. This is usually one of the ways that I find programs when I go into anything that I want to pursue. Now, here's the thing. There's books and audiobooks, right? And the best place to find those is Amazon. Amazon or, of course, Audible, right? And so for me, I don't promote a whole lot of books in my industry, but like I'm an avid reader. I constantly read all the time. And a lot of times I probably could have made way more money by actually giving my affiliate link. A lot of times I just say, hey guys, like my favorite book is called Straight Line Leadership. I could link to it on Amazon, but a lot of times I don't. It's another example of me saying like, look, this is just so good. I don't care about the commission. Guys, you need this. I constantly talk about it in lots of my content on my live streams. I'm always telling people to go get the book. Honestly, I probably sold like 500 to 1,000 copies of that book, but I probably got paid on maybe like 50 just because I never like grabbed my link. I probably should, but I believe in the book so much that I tell people to go get it. So Amazon and Audible, so obviously audiobooks are a great place, especially if you're in an industry that actually reads a lot. Now, here's something that a lot of people don't know about, and it's the free plus shipping offers. So and this is going to be more dependent, probably more on like the marketing industry, and then I've also seen them in the weight loss industry. So for example, in my industry in marketing, right, there's books that you can promote that are free plus shipping. So basically the person just like, they get the book for free, all they got to do is pay for the shipping. So it's like $7.95, $10 to ship it to them. And then what happens is when somebody buys that book, it has upsells. Those are additional offers that are more expensive. So maybe it's like a upsell for $97 for a course, and then another upsell will be like another $297 course. It's something completely different. And if people go through the actual process of the upsells and they buy those different upsells, you can make as high as like say $200 or $300, $500, $1,000. One book I promote particularly, I actually have made $1,200 when somebody went and got that free book and they bought the additional upsells, and I made over $1,200. So if you're in an industry, like especially anything in marketing or weight loss, you can find a lot of these different offers where people are giving away a free book, because the power of free is amazing. Like everybody loves to read, at least I think so. A lot of people love to read. And getting a free book is awesome. It just feels good. Getting it in the mail, it feels good. And so it's very easy to sell. It takes very little effort to sell it. Now, with something like this, like a book, right? It's as simple as just talking about why you like the book. You don't got to go into extreme efforts to sell a book as an affiliate. You literally can just say like, hey guys, I got this book, Straight Line Leadership. I'm just going to grab a book right here so you can see. I got this book right here. It was amazing. It changed my life. It taught me how to think properly and stop focusing on silly stuff. And you can get it below. Like that's how easy it is to sell a book. You don't got to put extreme amounts of effort into it. Now, physical products. As I said before, physical products work for certain niches better. So the best places are hands down Amazon.com and then Commission Junction. Commission Junction is CJ.com. Now, here's something you got to keep in mind. With things like this, like big brands like Amazon and Commission Junction, I see a lot of people on different tutorials and stuff talking about how easy it is to get approved. All you do is you just sign up. A lot of these places will not approve you if you don't have a website. So even if you don't plan to blog, you don't plan to create a website and write articles, like sometimes just like going into a niche and you want to get to some of the better affiliate programs, it makes sense to create a website, throw a few articles on there in a weekend, so that way you can get approved. Because you got to keep in mind, as an affiliate, or I should say a product creator that's letting affiliates promote your product, you don't want people to tarnish your brand. Like I even have my own products that I allow people to sell as an affiliate, but I don't just let anybody and everybody go out there and promote the products, because I don't want people going out there and tarnishing my brand, all the hard work I put into doing it. And so you got to think of like Amazon or Commission Junction side. For all they know, you're going to go out there and like spam links all over social media, and that's not what they want. They don't want that representation. So some places like Amazon and CJ, they're going to require you to set up a website. It costs like $100 or $200. If you're serious about building a big business, which you can with affiliate marketing, it's a very low barrier to entry to do that. So I just want to touch on that. Now, other things are private vendors. You can find tons of physical products from private vendors, just like we talked about earlier with a simple Google search. Now, these are really easy to sell, in my opinion. One of the easiest ways to do physical products is just talk about the pros and cons. So for instance, and I don't have anything, I'm just going to pick up my iPhone here. If I wanted to sell this, I wouldn't just talk about how the iPhone is the most amazing thing in the world, because we all know that nothing is perfect, right? This is where affiliate marketers really go wrong when they get into it. They just talk about how everything is amazing, but they forget to talk about the cons. My camera, I always use this as an example. This is a $5,000 camera with the lens on it. When I was going through to buy this camera, I literally watched hundreds of videos. I'm not even joking. Like I watched every video I could on it, because it's not a cheap amount of money. Like it's a good amount of money to drop on a camera, right? And so I watched every review. Why is the camera good? What are the pros? What are the cons? Then I watched videos on what's the best lens for it. And all the people that I bought from were people that actually talked about the pros and cons. They didn't talk about how it's just amazing. They also told me the downsides to it. And we all know like that not everything is perfect. I don't think there's ever been a single thing I bought in my life that I would consider perfect. Like even after I bought it, I'm like, oh man, I wish I knew that. So if you want to actually build a very, very good affiliate marketing business, always put your audience first. Always actually tell them the legit answer. Is it good? Is it bad? Here's the pros and cons. Just by building trust, maybe they don't buy that product from you, but they trust you, they keep following you, and then eventually they will buy something else. Now, there's software. This is one of my favorites to do. And a lot of times software, the best place to find it is private affiliate programs. Depending on your industry, use the Google search to find them. But software is great because of the fact that, it has reoccurring income. So this is why I like softwares, because I promoted softwares literally like 4 years ago, and I still have people paying me 4 years later. One of the softwares that I promote and I also use myself and I've used for years is ClickFunnels. So when I originally got on ClickFunnels, it was almost 3 or so years ago, right? Almost like right after it launched. And the person that recommended me to it has made almost $4,500 or more, $4,800 roughly, just from referring me once. So I want you to realize the power of that. Is software is something, especially in the business niche, once somebody gets on a piece of software they're using, if they're serious about their business, they're not getting rid of that. There's tons of softwares out there like Teachable, 𝐤𝐞𝐚𝐫𝐧, ClickFunnels, ConvertKit, Aweber, GetResponse. I'm just naming different names to give you ideas. And there's also software outside of marketing. It's not just in the business and marketing niche. You can find softwares in other categories, but it's a great thing to actually promote because of the fact that people stick with it. Now, it has a little bit of a difficulty. I'd say more, it's not beginner, it's more medium difficulty, but it's not something that a beginner couldn't do. It just means you got to put a little bit more effort into it. What works great with software is screen share, showing how it works, talking about the pros and cons, showing examples of why you like it. When I see a lot of people promote software, I only see them talk about the pros, how amazing it is and how it's going to change your life. But they forget to talk about, well, actually, if you're using it for this, to be honest, it's probably not the best fit for you. I will even recommend something else over just saying it's the most amazing thing. I love ClickFunnels. I think it's an amazing piece of software. My whole business is built on it, but it's not for everybody. And so you got to be honest when you're actually selling things, because if you don't, if people just feel like you're an icky salesman and all you're doing is treating them like a number, they're going to leave. So talk about the pros and cons, show the reasons you like it, talk about how it's changed your life, how it's made your life easier or simple, or it's improved your life, it's buying back your time, things that people care about. Now, here's the thing. If you really want to take something like software to the next level and you want to be able to scale it up, this is why I said it's more of a medium level. You want to create something called a sales funnel. Now, a sales funnel is the automated process that basically sells the product. It's very strategic. It takes people through the process. It pre-educates them. It tells them why it's going to help them, how it's going to make their life easier, how it's going to make things more simple. It overcomes objections. So when they're like, yeah, but it won't work for me because of this, it's doing all that for you. So instead of you having to sit one-to-one across the table and talk to them, it does that process 24/7, 365. So what I'm going to do is, if you don't understand what a sales funnel is, I'm going to link it up, over here in the cards, and I'm also going to link to a video on how to create an affiliate marketing sales funnel at the very end of this video. So that way you can understand that process. Now, here's the thing. In order to sell software effectively, you can sell it just at the beginner level. So you can sell by just talking about it, how it's great, how it's helped you, and then just say, hey guys, you can get it below. But it's going to work much better if you create a bonus. You're hey, when you get this piece of software, you already need it, right? You already need this. I'm going to give you an example of one of the softwares I promote, which is called Bluehost. It's web hosting. So I'll say look, when you get Bluehost, you already need this. You already need a website, right? But when you actually get it, I'm actually going to give you my course where it teaches you how I made my first $500,000 online. And it's going to walk you through that process of how to launch your blog, how to actually go out there and start creating your first blog post and getting sales. Do you see how that makes it a benefit? It makes it man, I need to get this, because they're already going to buy it anyways. I'm just making it an irresistible offer, so it makes the product better. It makes it easier for them. It helps them figure out how to launch the product. So instead of them needing to go buy a course on how do I start blogging and they have to pay $1,000, I'm giving them $1,000 course for free in order to purchase web hosting through my link, which they already need. This is how you go to that super affiliate status where you can just sell products effortlessly. And just so you know, affiliate marketing in the web hosting niche is huge. It's a multi-million dollar industry that you can make a ton of money from. So it's a really good niche to get into. Now, online courses. I love online courses, but with that being said, not all online courses are created equal, right? Depending on what industry you're in, and for instance, in my opinion, in the marketing niche or any type of the business niches, I would say 1 out of 10 courses are good. A lot of people are just rehashing information. They'll create a course and they don't test it. So once again, what I said, go back to making sure that you purchased the course, you've went through it, you believe in it, it's changed your life ideally, or it's helping you get clarity, or it's helping you figure out how to do something. don't promote things that you don't know if it'll help somebody. If you're trying to sell something that you have not used, I'm telling you, it's going to create resistance in your mind. If you have a moral compass, like you actually care about people and you don't screw people over, if you try to sell something that you have no clue if it's going to help somebody, I'm telling you, there's going to be resistance. You're going to be like, hey guys, this is a great product. You need to buy it, and it's amazing. And I'm telling you right now, it's going to change. You'll try to oversell it, and it'll feel really cheesy. And a lot of people are just not going to buy through your affiliate link. So make sure that you actually go through and test the product out. Now, you can find courses on clickbank.com. I don't really use clickbank.com honestly that much. I don't really like a lot of the products there, at least in my category. Now, and some of the other niches, they have really good stuff. I like private affiliate programs. I like being able to deal with the vendor. I ideally like to know who the person is. I like to believe in them. I like to believe in the product. I've went through it. I just know it will help my audience. So for me, I pretty much stick to exclusively private affiliate programs. Now, what's great about courses is the bigger profitability. Digital products, and you can find services as well. But I'm not going to cover services in this video because it's kind of rare outside of the business and marketing niche. But like with online courses, there's a bigger profitability margin. You create it once and you can like sell it unlimited. So you're going to be able to scale much bigger. Like when you're selling something like a physical product, right? Your margins can be like 10 to maybe 30 to 40% if you're lucky and you're really good at it. With digital products, it can be 50% higher depending on how well you get at affiliate marketing. If you're doing free traffic, the ROI can be massive. Even if you're doing paid traffic, your margins are still going to be higher because it's digital in nature. So ideally, if you find something that has bigger commissions like a course, you're going to have more margin to scale your business and just keep the pipeline going. Now, it's more of a medium to advanced level. And the reason being is selling a course, there's more skepticism, especially the higher the price point goes, the more you're going to have to do your job in order to sell it. So what works really, really well, in my opinion, is I said making sure you use the product yourself and you believe in it. So you can like log in, show the product, show what's inside of it, what you're going to learn, talk about what you learned from it, talk about why you like the product and why you think it's better than other things in the marketplace. Sometimes even doing a comparison. So maybe you bought two different products in the industry and say, hey, look, I bought this product before and honestly, it's okay, but I bought this product and it's much better because of this. Now, I don't recommend being the person that goes out there. There's people that literally go out there and they bash like every single product. And then like there's one product that's amazing. And the reason I don't say to do this is because it's bad karma. One, if you talk bad and you spread a bunch of fake news about things that are not true, you can get sued. If you mess with the wrong company or the wrong person that's willing to go hire a lawyer, realize just because it's the internet, it's unsafe territory to be doing this stuff. Don't bash other companies, don't bash other people. It's just unethical. You don't got to do all that stuff in order to make money. But you can do comparison. Comparisons work well, like this software versus this software, or this info product versus this info product. But ideally, find stuff that you've already purchased and you can compare, like because you're actually a customer perspective, and it's going to work very, very well. Now, just like with the software, the best way to sell courses, hands down, is to build a sales funnel. So instead of actually going through and just linking out to the product, a better way to do it is to create a free training that basically you walk people through, you give them some value, you educate them on why that product is going to help them. You also talk about how the product helped you, and then of course you link to it and you built an asset. So if you don't know how to do sales funnels, as I talked about before, up here in the card, wherever side that is, or at the end of the video, I'm going to link to that video so you can watch that as well if you want to learn how to do this. But basically, a sales funnel is the best way to sell any info course. If you want to go from like getting a few sales to literally automating sales and creating passive income with courses as an affiliate marketer, hands down, a sales funnel is the best way to do it. Now, finally, add a bonus package. Once again, like a bonus is absolutely like crucial to scale up your sales as an affiliate marketer for products and courses, because of the fact that like you have plenty of other affiliate marketers out there selling the course, and a lot of people they want to do the least amount of effort, right? They just want to make a video, say it's amazing, here's how to do it, and you could make money doing that. But when you create your own bonus, whether it be an additional like membership site like I've talked about previously, or you create some additional videos or training, or you create like an ebook to go with the method to make it better, make it more simple, make it like the product on steroids, you're going to hands down get a better conversion by creating your own bonus. It takes more effort, it takes more work, but it's 100% worth it. And like I said before, creating bonuses is the best way to learn how to create your own products. Like, don't go out there and create your own product first and try to figure out like what works and what doesn't. promote products that are already proven to sell, start creating your own bonuses, get some feedback, and then from there you can actually start thinking about selling your own products. So with that being said, I hope you got value from this affiliate marketing tutorial. I hope it really helped you understand how to choose the right affiliate products. And if you got value from it, I'd appreciate hit that subscribe button and smash that notification bell. And then of course, if you actually want to learn how this whole process works and how to put it all together, I have a free training in the description. So with that being said, take care and I will see you in the next video.